Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscription. This is the daily forecast for all signs. It is originally created for Thursday, October 6th, but it is not set for that date. If you're seeing it on a date that makes sense, on a different date, but it makes sense to your situation, by all means, utilize the reading. For those of you that follow along daily, you know that I will be referencing the Sunday reading, which populates in the lower left-hand corner as the underpinning energy, so you can check out that video. For those of you that are new, please check out the drop-down menu underneath any of my daily videos. In there is things I want you to think about when utilizing the channel, what decks I'm using, how to contact me on social media for private reading, and easy ways to support the channel. You can do so by hitting the thumbs up button, subscribing to the channel, sharing the video out, or leaving me a question or comment. I greatly appreciate all of that, and it's a huge help. So let's see what our card is for today. The Hermit. So we've had some major arcana energy. Underneath this, we have from the Sunday reading, the underpinning energy is the moon card, right? And that's Cancer, Pisces energy, right? It's that going inward and listening to the intuition, even in the midst of maybe some emotional confusion. Yesterday, we saw the devil. The Hermit to me feels like we are recovering from whatever that situation might be, going inward, finding the light within. Hermit is Virgo energy. And I believe the moon goes into Pisces tonight, so this actually feels really nice. We should be able to connect to that moon card underpinning this and put it to practical application with the Virgo energy of Earth in the Hermit. Finding that truth or that light within to lead us on our journey is going to be key today. Withdrawing and listening to our own wisdom, our own intuition, our own counsel is going to be key. Whatever we were dealing with in yesterday's reading and also throughout this week because of that deal card that we have underpinning this, which feels like things are reconfiguring or transforming. The parameters or rules may be changing in a situation or relationship. The Hermit asks us to go inward and listen to our own wisdom and ground in that, right? And center in that. I feel like the Hermit balances out the emotionality and the uncertainty of the moon that we might have been experiencing a little bit more heavily yesterday with the devil energy going on. To me, this feels like a recovery from that devil energy, from that challenge. We also have the Seven of Swords coming up towards the end of the week. So this Hermit is about solidifying what we know to be true within ourselves, even in the midst of a situation that might be challenging. I feel like, to be honest, this feels like we're getting our feet back underneath us in a way, right? By taking our own counsel, by taking our own wisdom, by going inward and doing the deep spiritual work, grounding it and making it material and real for ourselves, right? This feels to me like a period of recovery or centering so that we can move forward in our own truth, in our own light, right? Let's look at the Wild Mystic card. Oh, I love it. It's Crow or Raven, and it's secret. And I love how he has the lock and the key, guys. And to me, the lock and key would be also very much Virgo Hermit energy, is going inward, finding the answers within ourselves or the secrets within ourselves. Remember this week, hold on, the dogs are going buck wild. Remember this week, we're supposed to be grounding in miracles. You guys, don't tear up the bed, please. We're supposed to be grounding in miracles. Those miracles reside within us with the Hermit here and also with the moon. There's a deep spiritual knowing that we need to access and find. And today may be the day to access those secrets and find them so that we can move forward in a strong sort of centered way. Let me see if this is a crow or is this a raven? Well, it's not crow. It must be a raven then. And raven is a highly spiritual bird, like magical bird. The secrets are within, definitely. Yes, it is Raven. All right. Raven's Secret. This card represents hidden secrets, the gathering of knowledge, and the spreading of rumors. As the ravens Hungen and Mungen reported their findings to the Norse god Odin, the Raven card urges you to discover the truth behind the hidden secrets. It may warn of a secret about to be revealed for better or worse. That could also be the Seven of Swords coming up at the end of the week, guys. This card may be preparing us for a difficult realization or exposed trauma. Just as Hungen and Munin represented reflection and memory, the Raven card may also be urging us to confront a secret of our own and question why we are hiding this part of our life from others. It does not judge, but merely presents us with what it sees. Be prepared to look at the secrets shown to you with compassion and understanding to gain wisdom from what they have to teach you about others and yourself. Shadow reading. Hurtful gossip, misinformation, and scandal may be plaguing you. Sometimes the truth is not something you wish to hear, and sometimes others' truths are not necessarily the same as your own. You cannot control how other people think about you, but you can control your reactions. Assess your own truth and stay strong. The correspondent is the element of air. The flora is daisy, holly, black-eyed Susan, elm, oak, and slippery elm. The stones are onyx, obsidian, celestite, and lapis lazuli. And the spell work is quell rumor or misinformation, past life work, gaining secret wisdom, or accessing ancient mystery. Now, what I like about this is the Hermit is based in truth, our own personal truth, through going inward, looking at the depths of what we know to be true for ourselves and grounding in that. I feel like Raven is kind of protecting us or unlocking the secrets that we need to know. We saw the fox yesterday with cunning. If we need to outmaneuver a person or situation, we're doing so, is my feeling with these cards. Let's look at the clarifiers, but we're going to need to rely on ourselves, not the environment, to inform us. That's going to be the truth here. And that's the truth of the Hermit, but it's also the truth and the wisdom of the moon. So wherever we felt uncomfortable or unclear, I feel like we're gaining that clarity by going deeper within. So the first clarifier is the Five of Swords. With that Seven of Swords underpinning this, something is not right. The Five of Swords can be about, like, you know, if we're trying to push our point across or somebody's trying to push their point across, they could be doing so at a loss, right? We could be alienating others, or they could be alienating us by showing us their true nature or trying to push their point. Be aware of that. The Hermit and the Moon are very, like, sort of inwardly focused cards. So I would say avoid getting into any sort of battles or debates around what is right or what is needed here. The truth is within us. It's not necessarily outside of us. We don't need something to conform to us as much as we need to trust in ourselves, is my feeling, right? So if this is coming from the outside towards us, don't pay it any mind, is my feeling. Fives are transitory, but if this is us trying to prove our point, that kind of, to me, would honestly be more in line with the confusion of the moon and the emotionality of the moon, and create chaos or possibilities for mishap or being misunderstood, rather than listening to our own guidance and our own truth within the Hermit. The next card out is the Queen of Cups. She's about compassion and emotion. She is going to be about intuition. I feel like she's a nice buffer to that Moon card, meaning I feel like that Moon does center and calm down. We can trust it. We can access it. We can also access a situation where it is the Seven of Swords or the Five of Swords from a place of compassion and love, where we don't sink to its level. We rise above it, and we, like, honor our truth while being within the situation. Does that make sense? And here's the last card, and this is the Four of Swords, which is like the Hermit light to me. This is about healing, going inward, again, taking inward counsel, listening only to our own inner truth, our own inner voice. Even if that inner voice is very much emotional, that would be the Queen of Cups influence. We see a lot of intuition and a lot of inward activity between the Moon, the Hermit, and the Four of Swords. That should be our focus today. Don't get caught up in the arguments or the arguments of others if they're being presented to you. That could be this Five of Swords too, as somebody could be presenting us with debate or trying to prove a point or trying to sway us. It's not worth it. It's about keeping our own counsel and our own emotional stability and listening to our intuition, our wisdom, our light within. Now let's go to the grounding stone. I'm going to say, honestly, this is a welcome reading after the last few readings, because the last few readings have felt a little bit wonky to me. This feels like we're getting back on track and steadying ourselves again, knowing our truth. It's interesting here. The word for the day is trust. I think this is about trusting within ourselves, trusting our emotional information, our own logical wisdom through the Four of Swords, trusting sort of the secrets that are within us, trusting the wisdom and the light that is in the Hermit, even trusting the emotions and the uncomfortability that we might be experiencing from the moon. I feel like that should be lessening with the Queen of Cups here in the center of this reading. And also the moon will be in Pisces, so intuition should be high. Trust it, guys. Go inward and listen to your own internal voices. That is the key to unlocking the secrets. That is your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video out with anybody that you feel might enjoy it, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave me a question or comment. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Trust yourself. Bye-bye.